All right. Okay. What up, bitches? It's a misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Okay. Let me see who's in here. Dwayne Pierce, what up? And PM, what's up, my brother? Yeah, Mike Sears, what up? Neo Spades, Zeke. All right, Zeke, we starting off with the bullshit, right? All right. All right. So, Cursor, what's up? Established, what's up? KRD, what's up? Yeah, listen, Mike Sears, I'm getting to all of that. You know me. Y'all saw the track listing by Eminem for Revival, and fuck me, man. Fuck me. Dwayne Pierce. I can't judge an album off the track list. That this is true, but yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm with Mike Sears. What's up, Ja? Yeah, it does look scary. Let me read it for some of the people who aren't familiar with it. All right. You got 19 tracks on this bitch. Track one is Walk on Water featuring Beyonce. That's one of the singles that came out. I think I don't know if there's a video for it yet, but I know there's an audio track. Track two, Believe. Track three, Chloroseptic featuring Fresher. Track four, Untouchable, which I will be talking about later. Track five is River featuring Ed Sheeran. Track six is Remind Me Intro. Track seven is Remind Me. Track eight is Revival Interlude. Track 9 is Like Home featuring Alicia Keys. Track 10, Bad Husband featuring Ex Ambassadors. Track 11 is Tragic Endings featuring Skylar Grey. Track 12 is Framed. Track 13, Nowhere Fast featuring Kalani. Track 14 is Heat. Track 15 is Offended. Track 16 is Need Me featuring Pink. Track 17, In Your Head. Track 18, Castle. And track 19, A Rose. All right. Hold on a minute. Why? What is this? All right. So, yeah, you can see from the track listing, the overall consensus, well, not overall, but what a lot of critical people are saying is, they're afraid of that it's going to be a pop album. And that's what I believe too, just based off the track listing. But, he may pull off some surprises. I mean, let's take a trip back down to I believe this was 2001 when Marshall Mathers LP came out, and he had Stan with Dido, and Dido, Dido, actually, they made such a great track together, and they it blended well. You know what I mean? So he could surprise us with a lot of this shit. Yeah, 2000. Thank you, Neil Spades. KRD. Yeah. Walk on Water was a bore fest. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. I didn't think it was super horrible. I didn't want to like it though, considering, the whole BET freestyle shit. I really didn't want to like that shit. Let me go back up. Cursor TV says he has nothing to prove at this point in his career. That's true. That's true. He really doesn't, so he could put out trash and people will still buy it. Dwayne Pierce says Rick Rubin and Eminem must be stopped. LOL. Nah, I mean, Rick Rubin is a legend. I love his production, but I can't put this. I can't put this all on. I can't put this all on Rick Rubin. I can't really do that to him. Yo, where Mike Sears? Where you at, dude? Are you in here? Cause I gotta. I should make you a mod. Cause I don't know who this Zeke dude is. That's trolling me right now. But I had to ban like fucking 20 of. He has like a billion accounts. Where you at, Mike? Let me make you a mod. Established. I make great music, bro. Check me out. You'd be impressed. All right. I've been an Eminem fan since '96. Dwayne Pierce. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yo, you got that Infinite album. Fucking crazy. Mike Sears, Conway Goat dropping on Christmas Day. Can't. I care about that way more than Revival. You damn right. Yeah. And to address your first comment about, considering that Griselda's not on here, that does annoy me, man. I mean, there was a lot of, Griselda marks, me included, that was hoping at least one of the boys would be on there, Westside Gunn or Conway, or at least throw Benny on there, because, to throw one of the lesser known dudes that are affiliated with them, nah, they're not even on there. That shit is fucking irritating. Yo, Mike. Mike Sears, I think you're a mod now. Hold on, let me block this motherfucker. But yeah, listen, you got a bunch of pop features on there. It's not a good look. I want to hear him with Boogie too. I'm not familiar with Boogie. Yeah, PM, Westside Gunn and Conway's music. Yeah, definitely fire shit. Yeah, check. I mean, what do y'all think? Yeah, Mike Sears. All right, you got a wrench. Who else is here that I'm familiar with? Neil Spades. You want a wrench? You want a wrench, Neil Spades? Because you're always in here too. All right, hold on. Let me get you a wrench. Hold on. Add moderator. There we go. All right, Neil Spades. You got one too. Boogie. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out. He signed to Shady, huh? But yeah, my thoughts on it. I want to hate this album. I really do. I just got to be honest. I really want to hate this album because like I said about the whole freestyle shit, the BET cipher. He totally became everything that that he hated. So I really want to see this album go down in flames. If it's good, I'll admit it. But I'm looking forward to ripping this album apart. No, I didn't hear the Benny the Butcher on steroids. I didn't hear that shit. Cursor TV, Shady Records isn't the same Shady Records of 2001. They fucked up Slaughterhouse, and I think these new acts are gonna get fucked. Yeah, I totally agree. And this is not nothing against Shady so much, but record labels in general, once they have a flagship artist, anyone that signs under that flagship artist, it's very hard for them to get any type of shine because they're always focusing on the flagship artist. All right. Daylight said he heard the album. Yeah, Daylight was kind of critical of Eminem too. Shout out to Daylight. He's a great battle rapper. What did he say about the album? Neo Spades. Hey man, what did you think of Yellow Wolf's new album? Yellow Wolf's new album. Yeah, I liked it. I'm gonna do a review on it. Cursor TV. They did a good job with 50. Yeah, 50 had a gigantic buzz at the time. So it was kind of hard, you couldn't hide him. You know what I mean? And with his first album, what was his budget? I think he got $1 million, but he got he wanted a $500,000 watch, and he used the other $500,000 for promotion, all that bullshit, and he made a monster album with Get Rich or Die Trying. So at that point, they really couldn't hide him. The Detroit album I'm looking forward to is Royce and DJ Premier. Yeah, if they do that shit again, shit'll be wild, man. Thanks, Neo Spades. Mr. A, I'm not feeling Shady this go around. The album seems like it'll be dedicated to Trump bashing. Yeah, that's why I can't wait. I gotta listen to the album, dude. I gotta listen to it, and I hope that it is what I think it is, so I could destroy it. Paul Rosenberg is going to Def Jam. Yeah, after that Russell Simmons shit, yeah, I think they need to save face. Royce the 5'9" is underrated in my opinion. Yup, PM 15, that's true. When's Prime 2 due out? I don't know. Alright, I want to kind of stay on topic. I want to talk about that new track that he released, Untouchable. What am I expecting from the album? Like I said, I expect him to ride this whole liberal wave. I expect him to do that because that's the new thing, to be a far left extremist. That's what I'm expecting from him. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be disappointed too. But if it's good, I'll admit it. But anyway, I want to jump to Untouchable, man. This track dropped a couple days ago, and Jesus Christ, man. PM15, Eminem's BET Hip Hop Awards freestyle was shit. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be political on it, Dwayne Pierce. Yeah. Sebastian Arrow says, I want to see 50 and M make music again. Yeah, that would be nice. This track Untouchable is essentially that freestyle part 2, just it's more cringe-worthy music from Eminem, man. I haven't really been an Eminem mark since I'm gonna be honest, since Eminem show. I haven't been, and this shit, I don't even know what to say about this track, man. One thing I can't stand is this idea that all these white people have this overwhelming white guilt. It's just this. It's insane. The Cheech and Chong sample was fire. Yeah, listen. Didn't mind it at all. Yeah, Mr. A. It started with campaign speech and it only escalated from there. Yeah, that's right. This was just so cringy to me. He has that new the fast flow that he's using, and he's doing like the robotic type flow. I'm just like, you know what? I can't. I can't. Thank you, Adam Phillip. I'm glad you wrote that. And we both said at the same time, M doesn't rap natural anymore. He puts too much emphasis on rhyming words and comes off sounding like a robot. Exactly. Yeah. It's too much. And content wise, y'all know how I feel. Like this, everything is super far left. It's this, if there's a cup of white guilt, if there's like a pimp's cup, it's just overflowing at this point. You know what I mean? I get some white guilt, I understand it, but this whole shit where, how did it go? White boy. It's like, oh my god, stop. Dwayne Pierce says he's sober now, so yep, his best albums, and I say this about a lot of artists. Artists write their best music either when they're on drugs or they're in real dark places. You know what I mean? Beat junkie. I hate to sound like a broken record, but I miss the raucous days. Yep. Those raucous days were ill. And let me tell you something. A lot of people may say, "Oh, because you're a little bit, you consider yourself right as far as where you are politically. You're just mad and you're biased." No, let me tell you something. I miss the Eminem who used to go at everybody. He would go at every single motherfucker on the planet. So, hold on, let me block this dude. Yeah, I like that type of shit. That's why I love comedy that goes at everybody, that makes fun of everybody. Exactly, Mike Sears. 99 to 02 Eminem for me. Nasro Illmatic in his teenage days, not sure if he was dark. No, but you know what I'm saying. For the most part, you know what I mean. Like even this goes into all genres of music. You look at rock too. Rock is the same way. You know what I mean? I love that shit. I love when you come from a dark place. So it's almost like you have nothing to lose, I guess. But when you start cleaning up and sobering up, and I guess I know people go into different places and people's minds change and all that shit. I get it, but with Eminem, when he came up, he solidified himself as just don't give a fuck. Nah, I can't stand pop shit. I can't stand it. This and that, and now he's right alongside that shit. Fuck that shit. Let me tell you something. I'm being open and honest. Fuck that. That's how I feel. The Untouchable track really, it's just so cringy, man. When I get the album, I'm just gonna skip past that track. I'm telling you, I'm gonna skip past Walk on Water because I heard that a couple times. I'm gonna skip past Untouchable automatically. Dwayne Pierce. Unfortunately, others' pain makes the best music or art. Yeah, unfortunately, that's true. Cursor TV. I like pop music. Yeah, listen, there's nothing wrong with pop music. Sometimes, I hate to call some of it a guilty pleasure. Some of it is, because some of it is like too pop, but sometimes I'll catch myself singing that shit. So, as far as pop, not all pop is bad. I mean, look at Michael Jackson. To me, he made some incredible fucking music. Um, who else? There's pop guys that I like, but this dude should not. It just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. With the Dido thing, with Stan, and when he collaborated with Dido, the content matter was driven home. That's something that someone like Dido, you wouldn't expect her to jump on a track with that type of content. You know what I mean? But it was so beautifully done that you looked past that. And for him, he better be able to do that because he's got Ed Sheeran on here, Alicia Keys, Beyonce. You heard that shit. This dude, Fresher. God. Oh my God. I listened to a few of his tracks and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Did I review the Rhapsody album? No. I heard it was hot though. Dude, it's coming to the end of the year. Let me tell you something. Thanks to undergroundhiphop.com, and I don't mean this in a good way, but I had to compile a bunch of albums that I didn't get over the years, and over this year, and I got so much listening to do before the end of the year. So, dude, I gotta like sort of see. The reviews now are sort of becoming. This is what I hate about reviewing because a lot of people depend on me for reviewing. It's becoming more of work now, and it's less of an enjoyment. You know what I mean to me? So next year I gotta kind of recalibrate my thinking and how I'm gonna approach this shit. Nigga got Fresher, but no Griselda. LOL. Exactly. You got that dude Fresher, but you can't even throw fucking Benny on there. You can't even throw West Side Gun a fucking hook. You know what I mean? Rhapsody is a dope rapper. Definitely love Rhapsody. Megahertz Table Scraps. Underrated classic beat junkie. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this shit. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm not crazy about this album. I am not excited at all. I think that the shit is gonna fall flat. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. Me personally, Matthias says hip hop does be the most popular form of music at the moment, so mainstream influences are gonna be inevitable. Though that may not be necessarily a bad thing depending on the artist. Ayo, when you listen to Boogie, check out Nigga Needs. Alright. I'll check that out, Dwayne. I'll check out Boogie. Needs to get back on drugs. Adam says you should do a top 25 albums for random years in the past if you do have time for. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Adam, you asked me something before that I liked. I kind of skipped past it. Let me see. Mellow Music is the new Raucous to me. Yeah, Mellow Music, shout out to them. They are fucking insane. If you haven't checked them out, please go check out my people at Mellow Music Group. Apollo Brown is working wonders over there. So yeah, I'm gonna be back. I think I'm gonna do one or two more videos for today. So I'm gonna be right back. Yeah, Dwayne, you're absolutely right. Hip hop just needs to quit giving a fuck again. Yep, but they do. It's controlled now. Everybody wants to jump on this bandwagon and shit. Mike Sears, yes. I will be talking about that. That is a tough album. The Mayhem Loren and the Muggs album, shit is crazy. Yeah, hip hop has become politically correct, and yes, Dwayne, it's all about the money. It's yeah. So listen, I'm about to get out of here. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be right back because there's something else I want to talk about that y'all just gonna laugh at. All right. So leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. And just stay tuned. I'm going to be right back. All right? Peace, bitches.